Apple TV Plus has officially moved forward with its adaptation of William Gibson's Neuromancer, casting Callum Turner to lead the series as the hacker, Case. Production crews have been spotted across London, Canada, and Istanbul, with a significant portion of the filming taking place in Tokyo to ground the story's global scale. This momentum follows 40 years of failed attempts to bring the book to life, as a rotating door of directors and studios struggled with a property long labeled unfilmable. Adapting Gibson requires wrestling with a radical, anti-human philosophy that treats the physical body as an obstacle. In the late 1980s, a Marvel graphic novel adaptation collapsed after completing just 2 chapters, illustrating how difficult it is to visually translate Gibson's internal, data-driven narrative. Central to this difficulty is posthumanism, a framework that decenters the biological human body, viewing it as a component rather than an identity. The book presents a unique challenge for any filmmaker. It asks an audience to find a human connection in characters who actively want to discard their own biology. Success depends on more than just high-end visual effects. It requires the story to convince us that our own flesh has become a liability. For Case, the biological body is something to be viewed with contempt. He famously calls it the meat, a heavy, decaying prison that separates him from the digital world. While traditional humanism places the body at the center of the universe, Gibson's vision sees it being overwritten by sprawling networks of information. This creates a desperate drive to escape physical reality entirely, seeking a form of transcendence within the pure data streams of cyberspace. In this world, remaining a purely biological entity is a state of vulnerability, a sign that you lack the upgrades necessary to hold any real power. Between the meat and the machine lies the cyborg, a middle ground embodied by characters like the razor-fingered mercenary Molly Millions. In the hierarchy of this world, cybernetic enhancements provide a form of technological autonomy, allowing characters to outrun their biological limits. Actress Emma Laird, who plays Linda Lee, noted that the production is using grounded, practical makeup effects to make these modifications feel like a physical reality for the cast in Tokyo. In Gibson's future, physically merging with technology is the only tool available to reclaim personal agency from the corporations that own the world. But the ultimate power in this story doesn't have a body at all. Entities like the AI Wintermute exist as pure cognition, operating entirely beyond the physical. This top tier represents the shift of power away from the physical world. For these entities, identity is defined by data processing capability, not by skin and bone. The traditional idea that our soul or self is tied to our organs is discarded, replaced by a system where the most powerful actors are those with the least amount of flesh. The hierarchy's logic is simple but brutal. To achieve total, unassailable power, you must eventually abandon the human form. 40 years after he coined the term cyberspace, William Gibson's legacy is visible in the way we interpret our own technological anxieties. New special editions from Ace Books and the Folio Society are hitting shelves, just as the television production enters its 2nd year of filming. The novel's 1984 vision of digital dependency and corporate sovereignty has shifted from speculation into a recognizable reality. We see it in smart prosthetics, our carefully curated digital avatars, and minds tethered to a network. The upcoming series will serve as more than entertainment. It will mirror our current discomfort with our own biology and our gradual surrender to corporate technology. We are finally ready to watch Neuromancer on screen, because we have already become the exact posthumans the novel warned us about.